Now you mentioned something that stood out to me. You said you know, from the suburbs. You got a black guy from the suburbs.
That's
So
correct.
you're not no Pookie and Ray Ray.
Mm-mm,
You're not like me from the streets. A
not at
black
all.
guy from the suburbs. Now I want to get into what was that like? What is dating like as a black guy and stuff? Because I got a lot of black guys from the suburbs that listen to me. They make all type of excuses. So what was it like? You know, coming from that type of background.
So I'll say this. A lot of people would assume I'm going to sit up here and cry about how hard it was. But actually, Dre, it was actually easier. Now, if I were to go to an all black area in Florida where where anybody could be, or any part of the country, all black area, when I walk into that bar, that club, I'm just another N-word or another black guy,
Yes,
right? I blend in.
just
Now,
another
let's
nigga.
say, yes, that word, right? I'm not trying to get nobody demonetized, so I was watching my
Yeah.
language. So let's just say I go into a bar in Newport Beach. Now, Newport Beach is right on the water. It's where Kobe Bryant will have a house, like those type of guys.
Hmm.
And I walk into that bar, the girls are like, "Ooh, there's a bunch of Kyles in here, but there's that Jamal." You know
Right.
what I mean? So now I'm standing out, right? And here's the thing. Some, mixed girls on TikTok or black dudes will try to shame women. Oh, you just fetishize us. You just want us for our meat. Use me. You want a black guy? Come have one. I don't care what your fetish is, your desire is. You want a piece of this, and I think you're attractive. Come get it. I don't care where it's rooted from. You want this? You want this meat? Come get it. I don't care.
Right.
So,
Right.
I will say this though. There are some black women who I know from the suburbs that were raised in the suburbs, yet they still crave the Pookie and Ray Ray traits. So I have been told you're not black enough, you are whitewashed by some sisters out there in Orange County, but it's okay, you're not for everybody. But I will say dating was actually pretty easy because I stood out versus, blending in.
Right. And the thing a lot of guys from the suburbs don't realize is guys from the streets don't get every woman. We get the dirtbag bitches that like criminals. Like I used to have to lie and be like, I'm a manager at a warehouse. Shit, well, how you got that BMW? I'm a manager at, at fucking Apple. And I'm in a
Amazon,
I
whatever
used
the
to have to
case may
lie
be.
because when you get more of the clean cut women from the suburbs, or when you get a women who not from used to that, they won't fuck with you. Like the good women with the good credit scores and all that shit, they won't fuck with you. So I think a lot of guys get it mixed up, and they think that only the guys from the suburbs have problems with getting women. My thing is everybody ain't gonna like you.
True, I think everybody, like, okay, everybody has an Achilles heel, right? Even if you're some guys who wish, who cope and wish they're 6'4" and they wish they're this good looking guy, those guys can struggle too. What happens is with those guys is girls come into dating you with preconceived notions. Oh, you're probably a player. Oh, you probably do this all the time, huh? So it's like now that you're attractive and you're tall and you got game, now girls are throwing up walls against you. Oh, you're
Right.
probably this, you probably do that, you probably do this with every girl, huh?
Yeah.
So every type of guy you are, there's always gonna be pros and cons.
And cons. Yeah, it's always gonna be some barriers, and that's what I want guys to understand. It's one of the reasons I brought you on. To be honest with you, because
Absolutely.
to me you represent the guy, the stereotypical guy that most guys like yourself would complain and they say all these challenges but I'm watching you clearly like put pour water on all that bullshit basically.
Absolutely.
And so again, I want to tip my hat to you.